We have more ugly buildings courtesy of Donald Trump, just what we needed. And this time, he's using them to ruin Miami. Specifically, I'm talking about a building that Eric Trump proudly unveiled this week on X, on social media, and it's a building that he described as a lasting testament to an amazing man, an amazing developer, and the greatest president our nation has ever known. I wonder who that is. It's definitely not his dad. But then Don Jr., he reposted it, and then Tiffany, she said it would be iconic. We'll talk about the family dynamic of the Trump family a whole other day, because it's weird. But on X, Eric Trump unveiled this video, this tower. And the Donald J. Trump Presidential Library will be, according to this sloppily AI-generated rendering, which appear to have been produced by the same algorithm that generates the images of eagles crying on American flags while a muscle-bound Trump salutes them. It is what appears to be, and yeah, I had to kind of guess, a 47-story glass skyscraper on the Miami waterfront. 47 stories for the 47th president. We see you, Eric. Of course, the building will have Trump's name near the top in huge letters. There'll be a red, white, and blue spire, a gold escalator, naturally, reminiscent of the one that he rode down to announce his 2016 campaign. Hopefully it works better than the one at the UN. There'll be a 20-foot-plus golden statue of Trump in the auditorium. There'll be replicas of the Oval Office, the Rose Garden, which doesn't exist anymore, and the White House ballroom, that ballroom that incidentally a federal judge just ordered must stop construction. And in the lobby, there will be a Boeing 747, one that was given to Trump by the government of Qatar, worth approximately $400 million, which Trump has said will go directly to the library after he leaves office. A $400 million airplane given to a sitting president by a foreign government just so he can display it in his library. It's totally not a bribe, totally not stealing from the American people. It's totally normal. And let's talk about the land in Miami that this is going to sit on. It's just over 2.5 acres of prime downtown Miami waterfront real estate. It's adjacent to the Freedom Tower, Miami's first skyscraper, and it's a landmark for the Cuban immigrant community that unfortunately helped Trump win in Miami-Dade County. And some analysts have told reporters, like the ones in Politico, that the true market value of this land is upwards of $360 million, donated by the state of Florida. The state of Florida, through a cabinet vote orchestrated by Ron DeSantis himself, deeded this land to Donald Trump's presidential library for exactly $10. $10. The state of Florida donated $360 million worth of prime real estate for the price of a mediocre lunch. By the way, Ron DeSantis also just signed a bill recently to rename the Palm Beach County Airport in Trump's honor. This is the man who destroyed DeSantis' presidential campaign. Donald Trump did. And there's now an entire airport and $360 million of land renamed and donated in his honor. So who's paying for this eyesore? Well, I'm glad you asked, computer people. The foundation is aiming to raise nearly $1 billion in donations. And to their credit, they've got a head start. A chunk of their money has come from places like ABC News, which donated millions to the library as part of their defamation settlement with Trump, meaning a news organization paid to have a building named after the man they settled with. And so did Paramount because of their 60 Minutes settlement. And there is a documented list of all of the people, all of the conflicts of interest that are appearing in this library. Senator Elizabeth Warren, she has a report on the donor conflicts for this presidential library, and it's worth reading in full. And I've got the link down below in the description. You should read all of it. It's short, but man, it is telling. And by the way, the scale of this building, it's ridiculous. Obama's new presidential library in Chicago, it's about 180 feet tall. And I already thought that was excessive in its own right. Yet the Trump library, at 47-ish stories tall, will be in the ballpark of 650 feet, more than 3 times the height. The Obama Center, it cost about $700 million. And again, I'm not a fan of these libraries. I'm not a fan of $700 million being spent on an Obama center. But those funds, they were raised entirely through private donations, and there was significant public input. Meanwhile, the Trump Library cost a projected $1 billion, and it's sitting on land that was donated for $10 by his former rival. And it's going to include a foreign government airplane that likely violates gift laws, with a 20-foot golden statue in the library or in the lobby. There are, as far as anyone can tell, and what I can see in the renderings, 0 books. It's a nice library. And look, this connects to everything we've been talking about with Trump all along. The signature on the dollar bill, the gold coins, the FIFA Peace Prize, the America First Golden Eagle, the ballroom, the renamed airport. All of it fits the same pattern. This is a man who knows that history will not be kind to him, and he is marking everything he can reach with his name before he runs out of time. The library is not a library. It's a monument. And monuments famously are for people who are afraid of being forgotten. We will never, ever forget Donald Trump. And we don't want the algorithm to forget you. So do us a favor, hit that notification icon. That way you will be informed whenever we cover stories like this one.